energy factory of the cell, central for energy production. And how might that work in terms of the framework of what I've been presenting? Well, look at those membranes inside the cell. Those membranes are hydrophilic surfaces. And as I mentioned, next to hydrophilic surfaces, EZs build. So this is a perfect configuration for building EZs and negative charge and contributing that to the rest of the cell for energy. So where do we get our energy? Well, we get it from food. And obviously, we can get quite a lot of energy under certain circumstances. But we also get it from light. And the light is absorbed by the water, and that light absorption builds EZ and creates energy. Should this matter to you? Well, yeah, I think so. Light matters for function, and therefore for health. And water matters for function, and therefore for health. Because they all build EZs, and the EZs are needed for proper function. So, for your health, what builds EZ water in your cells? Well, there are a few things we can think about. First of all, drinking water. Well, water is the raw material for building EZ water. And so obviously you need to be hydrated in order to function properly. Green juicing. The juice is the inside of the cells of the plant. So you're basically extracting EZ water from the plant cells and putting it into your cells. Good strategy. And that's why many integrative medical health professionals suggest that green juicing is the single easiest and best way to maintain your health because of EZ, I believe. There are some substances that are known through the millennia to be good for health, and these are just a couple of examples. Turmeric, coconut water. We've studied a half dozen of these, experimenting in the laboratory. And we found that putting a certain amount in the water, the amount that corresponds to the amount that might be in your body, builds EZ. It's not published yet, but we're on to it. Sunshine, you go out in the sun, you feel good, you feel healthy, good to be alive. Well, light that you receive builds EZ. And the sauna is perhaps even more effective because the heat means that it's generating infrared light. And infrared light is what builds EZ powerfully and effectively, and that's why you feel good after you come out of the sauna. And finally, grounding, sometimes called earthing, connecting yourself to the ground. Well, you can do this by taking off your shoes and walking on the beach. See, and you feel good. And why do you feel good? Well, it might be some psychological issue, but you're connecting yourself to the earth. And the earth has been known for a century to be negatively charged. It's a vast repository, practically infinite repository of negative charge. So you soak up this negative charge, which then builds EZ. So are we solar powered? I think we are, like many other living species. And Mother Nature didn't abandon this wonderful mechanism of using light from the sun to give us energy and confer health. And the way this happens, evidence is showing that this happens through splitting of water, just like the first step of photosynthesis. So we undergo, not just plants, we undergo the first step in photosynthesis. Well, our cells need energy, just like cell phones need energy, and some of them that comes from light, not just food, but light. And within limits, the more light we get, the healthier we are. So seek the sun. Thank you.
So I know, pretty crazy stuff, but I just think medicine's on this brink of changing from looking at biology and chemistry to looking at basically not just regular physics but quantum physics. So as we have a big challenge with our chronic health problem, I think as Einstein said, the problems today can't be solved at the same level of thinking like when we created them. We have to think differently. So for me, I don't want anyone to get a sunburn, but I do think you have to understand that light's important because there's an interface of light and water. And while all of us have seen water and we've seen light, I think you can see there's a lot more to it. And once you get this right, if you get the right amount of hydration with the right amount of salt, and understand like a battery, it has salt in it too, and you get the right amount of light, that can really go well to helping your health. And then if you add on the right nutrition, activity, sleep, that all goes really, really well. So With that, we'll close out. I did want to also say that next week,